My name is A162569.
Hai, nama saya Syazwani binti Yusof A158900. Dan hari ini kami akan membentangkan tajuk di mana Jepun berada dalam industri 4.0.
Well, it all started with the mechanization and the use of steam to power those machines that changed the manufacturing industry for the first time. With this advancement, it allowed factories to set up mass production and assembly lines. It was also at this time that electricity was added to the equation. Over the years, along with technological advancements, computers and automated machines were created to take the workload of the assembly lines. Industry 4.0 advances the trend of automation through digitization and network production. With cyber-physical systems and cloud computing, Industry 4.0 creates what we call a smart factory.
Industri 4.0 ataupun revolusi industri keempat boleh menawarkan peluang atau berisiko kepada ekonomi Jepun. Ia adalah istilah untuk menggambarkan keadaan ekonomi pada masa hadapan, terutamanya dalam bidang pembuatan, berdasarkan kesaling hubungan segala-galanya ataupun kepelbagaian internet. Kesaling hubungan ini bukan sahaja PC dan telefon bimbit tetapi juga kenderaan, peralatan pembuatan, peranti lain dan juga perkhidmatan. Is aware that virtual objects are networked with the real world. But what does this development means for industry? What is a smart factory? When men, machines, and industrial processes are intelligently networked, that is when we talk about Industry 4.0. The goal is to control production processes company-wide, enabling you to save resources and energy.
High quality scale of production capacity by IT. However, it is not for connecting machine but mass production. Also, it cannot change production line automatically. Each company in Japan has their own different system. Therefore, they cannot share data even same merchandise. Additionally, the firm takes passive attitude towards sharing data because they compete with others in the NDC system.
A robot that reacts to humans. That's not unusual in Japan. The country is the world leader when it comes to robots. Toshimitsu Kawano is more interested in communication between machines, a prerequisite for Industry 4.0. And here, Japan has some catching up to do.
Some people say that we're still in Industry 3.1 or 3.2 or even 3.3. But I think the point is that the adoption and also the velocity towards Industry 4.0 is now accelerating.
Kawano sells German technology to networked factories in Japan, but he's come to this IT trade fair in Tokyo for other reasons. He's going to talk about the opportunities of digitalization. Many Japanese viewed Industry 4.0 as a threat from abroad. Now Japan is taking a closer look at digitalization and viewing Germany as a role model. The bullet train has connected all of Japan's major cities for more than half a century.
We want to eliminate all the unnecessary manual work at the production line, to automate it, to make the processes more efficient by using IT.
This is what the future will look like. The unfinished part transmits data that indicates what it's supposed to become. The computer then instructs the employee which tool and how much pressure to use. And if it looks like the employee is about to make a mistake, the screwdriver shuts off. Soon, all the manufacturing steps will be connected into a digital network that will guide the production process from the customer's order all the way to delivery. That's Industry 4.0.
It takes like 2 weeks to actually coming from the design specification to the actual manufacturing process instruction. And in order to do the assembly instruction, it has to be generated manually or change it manually, but now they can do it in like a couple of minutes.
Kawano is convinced that digitalization can help Japanese industry become more competitive.
It is, we are just having a very, very small slice of the market at the moment. And I think even though the whole economy or the whole market in Japan is not growing, but an opportunity for us, especially for Mittelstand in Japan, I think the opportunity is going to be enormous.
Many say that Industry 4.0 will be the fourth industrial revolution. In Japan, it's only just begun.
Morikawa, who is a professor at the Research Center for Advanced Science and Technology at University of Tokyo, said that Internet of Things is nothing special. It's simply the digitalization of things that currently are not digital. He also said that Internet of Things offers opportunities for Japan. Morikawa also said that top management should not pay too much attention to sales and profits because heavy focus on those will discourage staff. Lastly, they should not try to revise existing systems, but create something from scratch.
Masa akan datang, Jepun perlu membina tabungan secara digital dalam industri pembuatan. Mereka juga perlu sadar bahawa perkongsian dan nilai tempat dapat memberamanya pada kelas pasaran persaingan. Jepun perlu membina satu security cyber dan menyiapkan masyarakat antarabangsa.
Japan joined the World Bank in August 1952. In World Economic Forum at Global Competitiveness Report 2015-2016, Japan is in the rank 6th out of 125 countries.
Japan is a strong nation of team players who are all on the same page. Many nations could learn a lot from the Japanese and US differently. One of them, the capital of Japan is Tokyo in Japanese. This translates to the land of the rising sun, and it seems to fitting that the capital of a rising country bears such a name. Thank you.